Alright, what's up, guys? Let's give this a minute to get going. It always takes a little while. Sorry, excuse me. I'm hoarse and tired. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a better day than I could be having, I suppose. So, hope everybody else is doing great. So, for anybody who's got the time, or anybody who's here, thank you, and welcome, and hello. And good to see you. We got a few things to go over. Hey, man, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. It's always great to get to spend some time with you guys without like a bunch of other stuff going on. You know, not that I don't enjoy that too, but hey, Irving, what's up? Ah, thank you, Van. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks to everybody who came along. Thanks to everybody who watched part 2 today. I know many of you have. I got to go get to a ton of comments. I didn't expect such a flood of comments on that video, so I got to go through, read and respond and do all that. I've had more to do this afternoon than I thought I was going to have to do, but it's all good. And I'm going to mention this probably a few times throughout the stream. Well, first of all, the laser is a good deal again, guys. I linked it down below. There's like a 20% coupon. Like the price for this one now, the battery one, is $29.99, but there's a 20% coupon. So it's cheaper now than it was even the other day, if you can believe that. So anybody who's looking to get hooked up on the laser, I posted the link down below. And you know how much use we're getting out of this thing. So every now and then they knock it down to a really crazy good price. It's normally like $37, and now it'd be like $24, I think, with the coupon and stuff. So that's pretty good. Anyway, anybody who's interested, there you go. And hey, baby love, hello, hello. And Big Boys PEV, hello. Great to see you guys. Hope everybody's having a great day. And thanks to everybody who came along last night for the live stream, and to all of you who have seen the video of part 2 so far today. Thank you. Big Boys PV, I sure did enjoy seeing your new bike, and I'm looking forward to seeing more content on that. That thing really does look awesome, and I'm gonna have to at least try riding one day. Hey, Steve-O, hello, buddy. How you doing? Ah, man, I'm just like, I don't know, got a lot of junk in my throat today. It's been, dry and breezy. A lot of dust and crud blowing around. So, I'm glad you enjoyed part 2, Steve-O. I appreciate it. It's been a pretty good response to that so far, and thank you guys. I kind of like the way it turned out, or just kind of the view, and being able to ride more freely. I'm not opposed to doing the live stream part. And we'll continue doing at least half of the ride, the longer half, live. Hey, Miss A. So yeah, we'll keep doing the big half live for a while at least, and then I don't know. I just want to have a little fun too. So I want to try. I'm going to take the other bike out next week, and it's knock on wood. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good to go, and it's it goes straight when you point it straight. So yeah, I want to be able to have some fun on it too. So we're gonna try that next week. We'll do some live and some GoPro. But thanks for all the overwhelmingly good feedback related to posting the GoPro footage. So I appreciate that, guys. But then they're going to intertwine with one another, Dustin. I see what you're saying, but I just, I don't think it's going to work. I don't know. I just kind of want I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we're just trying things out. We're just seeing how it goes. Hey, Carrie. What's going on? And but great to see everyone who's here. This, I guess it's becoming evening now. Afternoon, evening. Something like that. Who the hell knows? So, yeah, let's see. Dustin, you're right. I think they are, largely different crowds. I'm going to give you, for instance, here in a minute. But one of the reasons that I wanted to do the GoPro and post a video separately is that we are already, I mean, it's probably driven in already 100 new viewers to the channel because of posting the video as well. Some people will only watch live streams, and some people will only watch posted videos. And most of you, I think, will watch both. Hold on a minute. Trying not to fall behind. Hey Penelope, sorry I missed you there. Yeah, you don't need to have a membership, Penelope. You're cool. You can hang out. Let's see. I'm falling way behind. I'm getting notifications and I'm looking at my computer screen too. Oh, the boys got the scooters today. That's awesome. I hope they really enjoy them. I'm sure they should. I'm sure they should. I don't know your boys personally, but I know when I was that age. Hell, I ride one of them now. So if I had one at that age, I'd have been pretty happy, I think. But I hope the boys are enjoying the scooters, and I expect it should all work out nicely. I'm going to go ride my scooter in the morning, the S2R Plus, and get some groceries, I think. We'll see. Yeah, Dustin, I got a few things to do after this, and then I got to get an early start tomorrow, so I had to go a little early today. And I've been finally just got a chance to sit and do this. Actually, I've been going like crazy. It took longer than expected to upload the ride video, even though it wasn't long. I don't know. Anyway, one thing I meant to mention earlier, as stated in the title, is yeah, they gave us an even better code for HAOQI e-bikes. Anybody who is thinking about getting an e-bike, guess what? Our discount is $100 now. So like, it doesn't matter, I guess, what the sale price is. Both of the bikes sitting behind me are on sale for $12.99 right now, and if you subtract another $100 from that, a great deal becomes an oh my god, how are they doing this kind of deal. I don't know. You wouldn't believe the value in these bikes, honestly, but it was very cool of her to send me a nice email and say, hey, here's a new $100 code for you, but it's not going to last forever. And I don't know how long. I mean, this is kind of a limited time thing. They can't really afford to do this forever, but I don't know. Yeah, anyone who's in the market who's been thinking about it, they've got a lot of stuff on sale right now, and if you use our code, you get an extra $100 off. It's normally 50, and it's going to go back to 50 after this, and I don't know when that's going to be, but you know, for the time being, it's 100, and that's awesome. And shout out to HAOQI ebikes. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for the likes, and thanks for taking the time and doing everything that you do. I'm checking on some things. My channel analytics page just refreshed. And hold on, there's something else I gotta tell you about. And let's see how many. There are some people who said we're probably not going to get very good views if we post the second half of the ride as a post, a video, instead of doing it live. And let's see what's going on with that. It's been up for a few hours and it's got 145 views, so about as many people as we had at any average time watching the ride last night. So that's not too bad. Hey, Liberty Tree. What's going on? And thanks for all the likes, guys. We're cruising on likes already tonight. Thanks to everybody who hit the like button on the new ride video, and of course during the stream last night. I know most of you were here for the stream. And we're going to stream it again next week, the first half, the long half, and then we're going to be on a bike that's working right. So I'm going to have a whole lot of fun on the second half with the GoPro. It's going to be hotter next week though, or at least I think so, but it is still summertime though, so we have to expect that for a while still, I guess. But it was really it was still hot last night, but not terrible. Kind of nice actually compared to how it has been. It was, much better. So, I don't know. Can't remember what else I was gonna say. Oh yeah. That tent that I have in the wish list, it says, what does it say? Oh, there's something else funny I gotta show you too. One of the reasons that I wanted one of the items on the wish list is because it's got the 6-speed portable fan. Shout out to Matt and Marnie. Thank you. I appreciate that. It has a very funny, if this is the one that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah. So the way that they describe the gears on the fan is hilarious, and I gotta show you this, and you guys might get a kick out of this. Oh, thank you very much for posting the wish list link, Miss A. I really appreciate that. And you guys, I already showed you that fan. Shout out again to Matt and Marnie, the little one, and shout out to Big Boys PV for the big one. And we got to try that life straw again too. Shout out Matt and Marnie. We got to drink from a lake, and that's going to be fun. And that'll be coming when we take some of these longer bike rides. Go out to Lake Mead, and take a big glug of it through a life straw. Hope those things really work, because we're going for it. Anyway, So yeah, but that's that fan that Matt and Marnie sent has some awesome. It tells you how long you get out of each gear. It has six different speeds. Um, and it tells you about the battery life, how long it's going to last in each speed. And the way that they have described it is really funny. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I'm not falling behind. Oh, storm surge because of Ernesto? That's crazy that, it's going to be all the way out by Bermuda, right? And you're still going to get storm surge from it. I heard that there's going to be, there's an erosion warning and stuff in Florida. It's crazy what's going on with these storms lately. If you watch the Weather Channel lately, and I do sometimes, you'd think that the world's going to end, pretty much. I don't know. It's crazy though. Anyway, they're telling us about how long the fan runs in each speed or gear they call it. And at first, if you put it in the lower speed, which is still pretty good, they say it lasts for 12 hours. But let me show you what happens after that. Hey, Kev, what's going on, buddy? Anyway, so yeah, the first gear on the fan is what they call it. Let's go get the fan, just so you can see what I'm talking about for reference here. Hold on a second. Okay, and we're back. And here it is. Here's the fan that we're discussing, and it's awesome. I've been using this thing, and the battery I think lasts longer than they think it does. Like I said, the first gear they call it lasts 12 hours. They claim. I believe it would do better than that. Actually, we'll have to find out one day. We'll try it out here soon. Hold on a second. So yeah, first gear, as they call it, lasts 12 hours on this fan, which I think is pretty good. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, but what if you need a little more than that? Let's say you want a little more breeze, but you still want a lot of battery life. No problem. You just go down to Twoist gear. Twoist gear, not to be confused with second gear, lasts 12 hours as well. And who doesn't love that? But maybe Twoist gear is not quite enough. It has 6, So maybe, hold on a second, guys. Maybe if Twoist gear is not enough, then we're going to have to go for you guessed it, Threeist gear. Threeist gear is right in the middle. So that's probably going to work best for most of you. But maybe it won't. Maybe like just a little more than average. So, needless to say, in that case, you're going to need forest gear. A little more than halfway, and I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good whoosh, probably as much as I would ever need, but some people might want to go a little bit beyond that, which case I would recommend 5ist or 6ist gear. But even in 6ist gear, which is the top gear, obviously. Hold on a minute, guys. Yeah, even in 6ist gear, look at this. It runs for 4 whole hours, and I think that's incredible. So how about a thumbs up for this awesome little fan, and Matt and Marnie. And they couldn't have done a better job explaining how long it lasts in every gear. I think that's wonderful. I hope you guys appreciate that as well. So yeah, what else was I going to tell you about? Okay, yeah, the tent. Enjoy the laser for a few minutes. Guys, I got something else cooking over here on the side. And hey, Slow 49 and everyone who's here. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. I gotta check notifications again. Shout out to everybody who commented on the new video that I posted today. I haven't had a chance to get to it yet. I had no idea. I just took a glance at it before I set up the stream. I was doing all kinds of things this afternoon, and I took a look at it. I was like, whoa, there's a whole stack of, yeah, I don't know. So I'm not ignoring anybody. I just haven't had a chance to get to it yet, and I don't know. I didn't think it was going to go like that, but yeah, thank you again. Everybody who watched that video so far and came along for the ride. In either or both parts. I know many of you came along for both, and I appreciate that. And see, Liberty Trees weather. Oh yeah, in Irving, you're going driving again. Yeah, of course, be safe out there and enjoy the road. Oh, Vegas one, that's a good question. You're almost there. Many of you are. It's not, something's wrong. I need to reset. Something's running in the background on my phone. And when that occurs, I can't add any moderators. I gotta shut down Uber Eats and DoorDash. It's either one of those. Because I had them both on, but then I wasn't using them. So I need to turn that off because it's killing battery too. So, hey Tessa, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see everyone. And everybody that's been waiting for a wrench, don't worry, we're gonna get there. Let me turn off all the crap that's always running in the background on my phone. Right now, thank goodness for moderators, I couldn't even shush anybody or anything. If trolls started going wild right now. Silky. Am I reading that right? It's alright with me, I guess. Let's see, has there been any good? Yeah, there have been good DoorDash and Uber Eats orders, but not that I can take on a scooter with a screwed up backpack. So yeah, I guess you might have a point there, Tessa. But no, there have been good orders coming through, but like grocery orders and larger stuff, things that I can't take on a scooter, or things going longer distances but that also have good payouts. I wasn't able to work out a deal on that. The Sincloth Mobile Command Center, it's not going to work out as of now, unfortunately. So, but had it worked out, I would be able to get some pretty good orders, I think. Stuff that I'd need a car for. I mean, really, the only good payouts seem to be like the shop and pays, and larger, grocery orders, larger food orders like pizza and stuff like that. I don't know. So maybe we get back out there and do it again, especially as the weather gets a little bit better. We'll probably go out and do whatever we can get to make sense on a scooter. And then, when the other thing works out, we can do some of the bigger stuff that we couldn't do on a scooter or very well on an e-bike. We will try it on an e-bike though, and don't forget we got one with 2 batteries, and maybe if I put a delivery box on there and just said, let's just take every order until we run out of juice or get pretty close. I don't know. We might try that in the future. When the weather gets better, we'll see. I'm falling way behind now, guys. I'm sorry. And thanks again, moderators, for taking care of things the way you always do. And, the Wednesday night ride, especially, it gets a little crazy sometimes. I don't know. It's nice of you to do what you do, and I appreciate it very much. But thanks again, everybody, for chatting and lurking. Even if you're just lurking, that's fine too. We welcome it here. Are you guys, is anyone here in the chat proficient in mountaineering? Anybody? Let me see. I'll try not to fall behind here. Oh, I don't even have anything on eBay right now, Tessa. It's empty. I don't even know. It's like, I don't know the name of this eBay account. This is my most recent eBay account that I've only had since, I don't know. I'm gonna put a few things on eBay, just like clear out some things, but not right now, and I don't know. Yeah, that'd be an awesome bonus. Liberty Tree, get a tadpole in there too. A little extra protein with my water. Who doesn't love that? Yeah, I'm falling way behind here. And hey, ride along. What's going on? I used to sell all kinds of things. I used to sell mostly like phone accessories and cases and USB cables and stuff like that, but I don't. Somebody's probably already done that, Liberty Tree, but we'll try. Maybe we'll see. I don't take eBay seriously at all anymore. Anyway, I've sold 190. Well, I've had 190,000 roughly online sales transactions, mostly on eBay. And now I'm just so sick of it all, and it's getting pretty silly from a formerly full-time seller's perspective. But yeah, I've sold all kinds of things over the years, but it depends. Ride along, eBay is not a terrible place to find a GoPro. I sold my old GoPro on eBay, and I sold it. It sold in like 2 minutes after I put it up there, and I should have priced it higher, I guess. But you can get a pretty good deal on there, I would imagine. And I think even on some of the newer ones, or the outgoing model, I think they have a deal on that right now. That's not a bad deal right along. That's what I use. I have a GoPro Hero 10 Black and a media mod. I still have the media mod for it, but I haven't been using it. And hold on, I'm falling behind now. Hey, Jay Stone is here. What's going on, buddy? Um, so yeah, that's a pretty good deal, I think. 167 bucks or whatever. I don't know about that, Tessa, but thank you for saying so. I'm kind of hoarse today, a little more so than usual. We've had a dry couple of days here in the valley. It is the desert, you know. I did a lot of bike riding last night, and that's one advantage to the GoPro, J-Stona, for sure, is the image stabilization. What do they call it on the GoPro? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's, you know, it makes a big difference. You can see a lot more of what's going on, I thought, when I looked at the video when I was putting it together and posting it. But thanks again for all the overwhelmingly positive feedback about the GoPro footage for the bike ride, the second part of the bike ride, which is only like 16 minutes or something. So, I don't know. And I'm falling way behind again. I gotta pay attention. I'm looking at a bunch of things at once here. And I was back to my question earlier. I'm getting sidetracked here. Is anyone in the stream proficient in mountaineering? Huh. Yeah, no, you'd probably do alright with that Liberty Tree. I had a couple. Old phones, really old phones. Like pre 2000. Oh no. Sorry to hear that right along. I know how that goes though, the back issues. Goodness. Avoid the Brokeback Mountain. Unless I suppose anyone's into that sort of thing. Then maybe I guess go, hey, Paul is here. And Baby Love's gonna be right back. Alright then. No, that's a good point that you're bringing up there, Irving. It's much easier to focus on what's going on, I think, through the GoPro footage. I've watched the live streams. I've gone back and watched the live streams, and then, you know, like watching the GoPro footage earlier today, it's like, whoa, this is quite a difference. I enjoy doing the live streams. I enjoy sharing the experience live with you guys, but I think for now it makes more sense to do the second part on the GoPro for the time being. And I know some people aren't going to like it, but I think it works. I think it's nice to get to see it that way anyway. So Yeah, no, I know where that is, Liberty Tree. My mom actually lives in that neck of the woods, in the mountains. My mother, the hillbilly, the with a master's degree. Um, my screen's going dark. Dang it! There it goes. I brought it back. Um, I'm falling behind here. I'm really straining to read the comments tonight, guys. What happened last night? I don't know. Just what you saw, I suppose. So, let me see. I'm trying to think of what I was going to tell you. I'm always forgetting to tell you something whenever we do this. Oh, mountaineering. What's the significance? Well, I put a tent in the wish list. I think this is the tent. I think I'm going to be able to carry this on the e-bike. I can keep the bike inside of it, which is necessary around here because crackheads will come out into the wilderness and steal your e-bike. You got to keep it in the tent with you. So I'm pretty sure that's going to work. And I'll show it to you here in a second. I showed it to you already. It's in the wish list. I still don't need it for probably another. Like, I don't think it's going to be good enough weather for at least another 2 or 3 weeks, so I'm not worried about it right now. But, something to check off the list here eventually. Anyway, this tent, and I didn't know this, and I'm not sure if you guys knew this. I didn't know if there were tents that were specific to this in some way. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you will find bears in North Carolina. That's for sure. Yeah, the hills have eyes for sure around here. There's all kinds of, yeah, you want to probably bring some bear spray or something with you. Like when we're going camping, if I'm going solo, especially in like BLM land myself, solo camping off of an e-bike, I'm gonna bring something to, deter the hills have eyes people. It's scary out there, man. There's all kinds of who knows what going on out there. Oh, sorry, Paula. No, it's up there. Nothing much else happened. It was a pretty short ride. It was a lot of fun to get to use both hands though on the way back. So if you get a chance, check it out. I think it turned out pretty good. A lot of you guys agree. I have to go back through the comments. It's like there's just a ton of comments, and I didn't realize there were going to be so many, and I haven't had a chance to get to them yet. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that'll happen. You gotta be careful out there. Anyway, this tent. Oh, thanks for posting the e-bike link. I appreciate that, Carrie. And we have a new code now, guys. It's posted down below. You get $100 off the already low price. Everything's on sale at HAOQI right now. But if you're in the market for a bike, now we get for a limited time a code just for us, an extra $100 off. And that's posted down below. So anybody who's looking to get a bike, now's probably a pretty good time. But thanks again, Carrie, for posting the link. Yeah, that's a crazy bear encounter. Huh. Yeah, no, I get it. We got plenty of that here, Liberty Tree. Oh, well, hey, Big Boys PV. Glad you're back, and glad you had an opportunity to go out and enjoy your scooter, your new scooter. That's awesome. Thanks again for all the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. I know we're not doing anything too terribly exciting. I love this little fan. We're gonna do I've been using both of these fans actually. Shout out again to Matt and Marnie and Big Boys PEV. Especially this time of year, fans are just super handy. But we're gonna do the other one the other one will go for like 40 some hours before the battery goes dead, which is incredible. This one says it'll go 12 hours. I think it'll do better than that. I'm pretty sure it'll do better than that. We're gonna test that out here soon. Um, we'll see. Have I been to Floyd Lamb Park? I'm pretty sure I have. Couldn't say when. I used to live over that way, I want to say, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Hold on a second, guys. I'm being notified. Still don't have the $1 million. And I'm gonna say I'm a little disappointed. I figured it would have arrived by now. It'd be a good time for it. I just paid rent again today by the grace of God and for you guys watching my YouTube channel and doing all the things that you do and stuff. They just raised it again. I think I told you guys about that. It's not a tremendous increase, but it's like, oh, you've been here. I've been here a year now, so I have to pay more rent. And I'm not making more money or anything, but you know, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. So thanks to everybody who hits the like button and lets a 15-second commercial play once in a while. That goes a long way. I mean, more than you know, I think. So shout out to all you guys for all of that and everything that you do. And you know, the super chats, cash apps, PayPal's never necessary, always appreciated. But just, you know, just hitting the like button, and somebody else just did, it looks like, goes such a long way. And it helps the program a great deal, and I get to keep this crusty old roof over my head. It's this place has got character though. I live in an old downtown building, and it's got a lot of character, you might say. In a good way though. I love it here actually. I think it's wonderful. It's just a little too expensive, as is, well, I shouldn't say everything else anymore. Things have actually gone down. I don't know if I told you the other day, I paid $2.29 for a box of Rice Krispies. Not the store brand Rice Krispies. I mean real legit Rice Krispies. And that's the cheapest I've paid for cereal in as long as I can remember, or like brand name cereal anyway. So hopefully that's a sign of things to come. I think we might be finally starting to tip in the right direction. Hold on a second here. I'm falling behind on everything. Did I put the tent on the wish list? Yeah, I did, Big Boys PV. And thanks for reminding me about the tent. I've been trying to tell you guys about the tent for like 15 minutes, and I keep getting sidetracked. So let's get back to that. Um, yeah, this one right here. I think that's a pretty good bet. It's for backpacking, even the larger one. I put the 4-person one in the wish list because uh, I'm pretty sure I can put the e-bike in there too. It looks like it's gonna fit fine. Um, yeah, but one of the reasons that I picked this one, not only for that, and it's like somewhat portable for the size of the tent, but you can do something with it that I wasn't even aware that anybody still did anymore, and I'm not fully sure what it is, actually, but we're gonna have to try it out once we get the tent. But something that you might have missed, Big Boys PEV, and anybody else, this tent is suitable for, let's see, for family, outdoor, hiking, and, are you ready for this? Hold on. Mountaineering. So, we're going to have to go do some mountaineering for sure once we get this tent. I'm not I'm not exactly sure what mountaineering is, but it sounds awesome and I'm down. So I hope you guys want to come too. So, yeah, that was the selling point right there. It's like, "Oh, you can do mountaineering with this tent? You better count me in." So, that's how I knew that that was the tent. So, hey Mike, what's going on, buddy? I see you there. Oh, it's mountain climbing? Well, we do that. We've done mountain climbing on this channel before, sort of. So yeah, I didn't know I had already been mountaineering. How about that? So, but if we have a tent that's good for mountaineering too, then that may just encourage more mountaineering, I'm thinking. So we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, and thank you, Carrie, for shouting out new viewers and lurkers. So, hey, Jax, what's going on, buddy? One of the bikes is perfect. The other one's still screwed up, but a little better than it was, but still screwed up. How's your bike going? Or doing? I'd still love to try one of those one day. The P6. That sounds good, actually, Brandon. Like a Rice Krispie treat donut. Well, Jack's the one that they sent, the second one, the Cheetah, they package these bikes perfectly. They do an incredibly good job. But FedEx did a really bad job of bringing it, and just the whole front end got a little bit screwed up. Everything's just a little bit out of whack, but the headset is all, like, that's what's making it the worst, I think. So, I don't know. I'm going to get it hope it's never going to be perfect, but if I replace the headset, at least it'll be a little bit better. So I'm gonna see. I had an idea, and she mentioned something about it, and I'm gonna ask her if she will. They might send me another bike, and it occurred to me if we have 3 bikes, and if I have, and let me tell you about this before I forget. If I have a support vehicle come along for that Santa Monica ride that I wanted to do, and we have 3 bikes and extra batteries for at least one of them, I might be able to do the whole ride in one shot. So I might mention that to them, the e-bike company, and be like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" And then I can showcase three different, at least 3 different HAOQI e-bikes. And yeah, I don't know. So we might try to set the record for how fast can we get there on Class 3 e-bikes. I don't know. We'll see. And now I've lost my train of thought. Oh, and hey, Chet, glad you're here though. Anyway. No, because then you might know where I am. Somebody'd find me if I did that. Liberty Tree. And they're looking for me, you know. I gotta hide. I gotta keep a low profile. So anyway, I think my back to something this really quick. I think my Santa Monica ride would be a lot easier if I didn't run out of e-bikes. No, Jax, like a lot of cops will look the other way, but cops can, I guess, impound your Suron if you ride it here. This, I guess you're supposed to know that you're not supposed to ride it here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with deliveries lately. Almost all of mine have been good. This is the only time I've ever had something go wrong with a PEV in a box. But I don't know. We'll eventually get this sorted out. But it sucks that you didn't get your package, Liberty Tree. Yeah, I never had a problem with FedEx really either. Every now and then, you know, a box will come a little dinged up or, you know, I don't know. But, you know, for the most part, everything has always arrived on time and been in good condition. But this time, the box was barely still intact. And this cardboard is so thick on these boxes that it's almost like plywood. And it was still just destroyed. But let's see. Well, right along. I need somebody like if I'm gonna have 3 bikes, especially, I need somebody to drive like a van or something and meet me at checkpoints, and we'll switch out bikes and like have stuff be charging. And I could probably do with 3 bikes. I'm sure I could do the whole ride in one shot, as long as I have someone in a support vehicle driving the extra bikes and you know keeping things charged up. So we'll see. I don't know. I had originally thought that this was going to take like 4 days, but nobody else is available to be out for that long. So nobody that I've talked to anybody anyway. Yeah, this was in a thick box too, super thick, but they just, destroyed it on the way here. And the bike, unfortunately, was a little bit screwed up, but we're gonna get it sorted out. It would make it a little better anyway. I took it to a bike shop who said it really needs a front fork, a headset, and the front wheel is a little bit warped, but it has a dent in the rim, so it can't be perfectly straightened, but it's not that bad. So they want 600 bucks to fix the whole thing right, but just a new headset would make enough of a difference that I think it would be rideable, but not like great. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. Wow. Yeah, usually with something like that, somebody's got a sign for it or something. Liberty Tree. Falling way behind here. So, hey, Matt Hugh, what's going on, buddy? I guess you weren't here the other night. I didn't get a chance to thank you. Thank you, Matt Hugh and Marnie, for the life straw and the fan. Here's the fan right here. Actually, these things are awesome, and I appreciate you for that. And thanks again, Matt and Marnie. Hold on. I'm gonna contact her, Big Boys PV, and see if she'll send the headset at least to try and fix the cheetah enough. But she said something about, and I don't want to like throw them under the bus or anything or try to hold them to it, although I'd really like to hold them to it. She said something about maybe sending the Rhino bike. What do you think about that, guys? Have you seen that? I like it, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hope they do send me one, but that's if I couldn't get the cheetah working right. But it's gonna take a lot of parts to get the cheetah perfect. So maybe she doesn't want to send me. They sell the fork, I think, for like the RST guide, I think for like 250 bucks. And then the front wheel assembly with, tire and brake and everything is like 200 bucks. And, headset. Do they want to send me 500 bucks worth of parts? Or, I don't know. So, we'll see how that winds up turning out. But anyway, yeah, we need this tent. Like, this is going to be the tent, I think, because we'll work some mountaineering into the mix. For sure. We'll do some mountaineering on the way to Santa Monica, I guess. See, there's the tent, and you can do mountaineering. So. So we'll see what happens here with everything. But yeah, there's still nothing electric really has enough range yet. And nothing two-wheeled, I think, has really enough range yet. But a lot of progress is being made. And I wouldn't let that stop you from getting an electric vehicle, at least something two-wheeled. Anyone. But yeah, thanks again, Matt. I guess Marnie said you weren't here the other night, or you were out or working, or I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, you guys are awesome, and I appreciate that. And we're already getting a lot of good use out of the fan. And if you missed it, we're gonna take the life straw to the lake at some point and take a nice big drink out of the lake. And that's gonna be fun. I hope everybody comes and enjoys that with me. So yeah, what else? Let's see. What am I forgetting to do or check? Or I feel like I'm not looking at something that I ought to be looking at. Got a bunch of likes on that, the part 2 video. Guys, thank you very much. How many views do we have on there now? 159 views so far. So thanks to everybody. Big shout out to everybody who checked out part 2 of the bike ride last night, which we did on the GoPro video. And I think the footage came out nice. And I know a lot of you guys commented to that effect. And thank you for your feedback. I think we're going to try it again that way next week on the Leopard Pro bike, the good bike. Well, they're both good bikes. They're both awesome bikes, but one of them's a little screwed up. So we'll take the one that's not, and then I can really have some fun with that thing for the second half of the ride, which we'll do with the GoPro, and I can use both hands, and yeah, we'll rip that thing for all it's worth. No, you're right, Big Boys PEV, and so many advances are being made, but the battery technology is already so good, and these bikes are already so well designed and built, and scooters and everything, that, I wouldn't let anything discourage anyone from getting a personal electric vehicle now. Yeah, it costs almost nothing to charge them, really, Jax. That's a good point there too. Oh, thank you, Big Boys PEV. I appreciate the positive, encouraging feedback. We'll try it a couple more times at least. Every once in a while at least we'll go out and get it the GoPro way. Maybe we'll do a whole ride the GoPro way sometime. And we'll of course go back to doing a whole ride live once in a while, at least. So I don't want anyone to think that it's just like this is how it's going to be forever, and if you can't watch the whole ride, then forget it. And some people were really upset about this, so I'm glad most of you were cool about it and understanding, and I told you it was going to be all right, and most of you agree with me, so thank you guys. Yeah, I thought you might, Jax. I mean, it's a great way to get around. And wow, that'd be crazy, Liberty Tree. I like using the GoPro. I don't like the newer GoPros because they're kind of problematic, but lately mine, knock on wood, thanks to the new batteries, thanks Steve-O and Reneo, it hasn't overheated and acted strangely, and it's been working pretty well. And the GoPro, it's a good action sports camera. It's good at what it was meant to be good at. So I really enjoyed the view of the ride last night because it's you're never going to get that out of a phone camera when you're live streaming. So I don't know. Ah, thank you, chat. I appreciate that. Thank you, Paulo. I think they've been going on for years, actually, Jax. We've only been doing it for like 4 or 5 months now. But they stopped doing them for a while. But I don't know. I want to say I've seen them doing this at least 3, 4 years ago. And thought about joining in. I saw them going down the strip. Like there used to be a ride that went down the strip. I'm not sure if it was the same one. They'd ride down the strip during the pandemic when everything was closed. I even caught some of that in one of my videos when I was riding my motorcycle on the strip during the pandemic when everything was closed. So I don't know how long this ride's been going on, but it seems to be a hit. Like everybody loves to participate, and everybody that watches us go by most of them seem to be, cool with it and think it's a good thing. I don't know. I'm hungry. I got nothing to eat except a donut. And I gotta wait. That's gotta last me until like tomorrow. I can go to the store. I got like $11. And I thought, I was like, cool. I'm paid rent today. I'm gonna have enough left to buy the groceries that I need. And then I was reminded that it went up, and I've been paying weekly. And they're like, oh yeah, it's this amount, which is like $14 more. It's like, damn it, now I don't have $25 at the store tomorrow. That sucks, man. But at least, like I said, groceries, the last couple of times that I've gone to the store, the things that I normally get have been quite a bit cheaper. And that's a good sign. I'm very encouraged by that. So, if the rent goes up a few bucks, at least the food that I get, most of it anyway, has gotten a little less expensive. And hey, Dean, what's going on, buddy? But yeah, it's great to see everybody tonight. Thanks for taking the time and coming and popping in and hanging out. And let's see how this one's doing. Let's see how we did on the ride. The live stream last night. 1,300. It was a shorter live stream. It was 1,347 of you have watched the live stream so far from last night. And so far, 210 of you have come through this live stream. Shout out to each and every one of you. And welcome about 15 new subscribers in the last 24 hours or so. Since yesterday morning, I guess. Don't forget to turn your notifications on if you haven't already, because most of the streams are random and you never know what's going to happen and when and stuff. So yeah, make sure you got the notifications on. But again, thank you and welcome to everyone who's new. We always get a lot of new viewers and subscribers during the bike rides. So, and thank you, Miss A, and moderators, everyone, the welcoming committee, for always being so kind and warm and welcoming and doing everything that you do. Oh, Mike seems to be doing better. He might still have to have surgery if it doesn't get better right, but his cast is off. And he seems to be almost back to normal as far as I can tell. I haven't seen him a lot lately. He's not out as much when it's been so hot. But yeah, I think he's doing huh. Oh, that's cool, Dean. Well, hey, you too, Jackson. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, have a good night, Jackson. Good to see you. And be safe on that e-bike. So yeah, thanks again, guys, for everything. Wow, cool, Dean. That's awesome. Oh, okay. No, yeah, anyone that was worried about Mike, and good call, Paula. He seems to be doing a lot better. I think he's got a little ways to go, but a lot of progress has been made. Do I have TikTok? No, I don't. I might, depending on how things go with YouTube. YouTube's kind of taking a hit right now from the Olympics and some other things. It's been a blow, but I guess most of the media platforms have. I don't know. But I suppose the numbers here are starting to improve again. Thanks to all you guys for, coming and hanging out and doing what you do. Who are you asking, Liberty Tree? Let's see. I gotta check something here while you guys stare at laser patterns. I'm tired. I was up late last night and early this morning, and now I'm really, really sleepy and slow. Have I ever heard of the Ohio Players? Yeah, I'm sure they've been through here before. I've heard the name come up around here, like not recently that I can recall, but in the past. Yeah, no, I am for sure. Liberty Tree. I could go to bed right now, but I can't because it's 6:42. And I still have a donut to eat, and that's got to keep me alive until tomorrow morning when I go get whatever's on sale at the store. Which is always fun. That's always a nice little adventure in itself. Be like, what are we going to get today? And we get there first thing before all the idiots get there. You know how it is. Yeah, no, you're right, Paula. I definitely need to get some rest tonight. I will. I'm going to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I'm going to get up early and do grocery shopping. I'm hoping something else is supposed to clear and I might have a few more dollars in the bank tomorrow morning. If I can get like 2 days worth of food at the store tomorrow, I'll be alright. So if I'm careful about it, I think we can make it work. Let me see. That's cool. I like funk, Dean. I always have. But I'm glad to hear that. We do have a lot of funk bands and funk tribute bands that come through here. We're not really known for it, but it does occur, and I think that's good. Funk should be kept alive forever. That's a genre of music that should always be considered current and relevant. I like blues a lot too. I used to rent a room from a blues musician in Florida a long time ago. Very well known blues musician. I'll tell you who he is one day. He's done like professional guitar tracks on a lot of like really big blues musicians' albums and stuff. I don't know. Super cool guy though. He's a good friend of mine. I just happened to wind up renting a room from him one day. Craig knows him. If you ever see Craig Wildenrod in the comments, my friend Craig knows who I'm talking about. I think Craig's at work tonight, or maybe not. I was supposed to call Craig tonight, I think. Never mind. I'm out to catch him tomorrow. I'm too tired tonight. Anyway, what was I gonna do? Make sure we're not falling behind. Looks like you guys are just being quiet. But thanks to everybody who's here, and thanks for all the moderating and chatting and lurking and liking. And thank you, Carrie, for all the stuff you're always doing. Moderators. I'm lucky to have you guys, moderators, for always taking care of things the way you do. And just all of you guys, the nice chats that we have in here, always. It's such a good thing, and I'm so grateful to all of you guys always for it. So this is a good thing we got going here, and it's all because of you. And we got to keep it going. So Vegas 1, are you taking off? Well, good night to you. And we'll probably wrap this up here in a few minutes. Uh-oh, I just got notified. Almost $1 million. Let's see. Oh, what? Oh, you guys didn't have to do that. Matt and Marnie. Come on, you guys. I appreciate that. It wasn't necessary. I was gonna be fine, you know. But thank you. Thank you for making it a little less stressful. I appreciate that very much. We're chipping away at it though, guys. Things are getting better. A lot of progress has been made over this way anyway. Working to get my health back on track. I'm eating a little better. Hey, Marnie. And thank you. Thank you, Matt and Marnie. You guys are awesome. And it's not necessary, really, but very much appreciated. I'm still waiting for that random $1 million that appears in my bank account, though, and I hope that happens to all of you guys too. I just got a feeling like we all need it, so we should all just get $1 million. And I got a good feeling, guys. So keep waiting for yours if you haven't gotten it already. But yeah, Matt and Marnie, and we're enjoying this a lot. And haven't had a chance to try out the life straw yet. We're saving that for, we'll go drink out of a lake, which is going to be fun. So looking forward to doing that. It's still going to be a couple of weeks before we get good enough weather to ride out to the lake in the daytime. At least a couple of weeks probably, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, thanks again, guys. Matt and Marnie is very much appreciated. So let's see, tomorrow we're probably going to do something. I have an idea, but I can't, I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to try to make it a surprise. We're going to do some kind of Friday night activity that we haven't done in a while. Should the stars align. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow, so we'll see how I feel around the time the sun goes down. But hopefully, if all the stars align, we can go do something fun that we haven't done in a while, and I'm not going to spoil it, so hopefully you guys can pop in if you're available. Depending on how, we might get a nice morning tomorrow. If it's a nice enough morning while I'm out and about running around doing stuff, or after I drop off the groceries, maybe we do a little bit more scooter riding. I'll check in with you, anybody who's available. So I don't know, we'll see. But let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. But yeah. Thanks again, everybody, for everything and everything you guys always do, and just the great people that you are. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. It's going to be Friday tomorrow, right? I don't know. My brain never started working today at all, and it's gotten worse throughout the day. So whatever it's going to be tomorrow, I hope you have a good one. Yeah, it's Friday. We were just talking about that. I need more sleep, guys. Anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday, or whatever day it's going to be where you are. I suppose it'd be Friday. I don't think they just jump around depending on where you are on Earth. But yeah. And Carrie, good night to you. And yeah, we're going to try to tolerate this summer weather. We'll see what we can do tomorrow. Good night to you, Big Boys PEV. Thanks again, everybody, for everything. Good night, Matt and Marnie. And everyone, take care of yourselves, guys. Thanks for taking the time tonight. Thanks for coming along on the ride last night and second part today, if you did. And yeah, have a great Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. And take care of yourselves, and see you soon. Okay. Bye, guys.